Submitting a run to speedrun.com is impressive. Getting a world record in a speedrun is amazing, but beating one specific person in a speedrun is petty. The amount of work you have to do to beat one specific person is trivial. Anyways, I was caught On July 29th, a speedrun would be verified in one of SideOrder's newest categories, RTA for Switch 2. This was a recent category added because of Switch 2's improved performance for Switch 1 games, but it's harder to tell because SideOrder is basically a casino. However, this run doesn't matter because they got a 33-minute time, so it's not like they're actually trying. Oh, it's a YouTuber. They're making content off of this. I also have to give a quick shout out to Icy for pointing this out because I would have never gone for this if it wasn't for her. So shout out to Icy. So because this is a YouTuber, I need to strike while the iron is hot because they want to make the content as fast as possible. So I quickly set up a speedrun timer on my OBS. Don't laugh. I do this run without any general knowledge of what I should be doing, but I do what I do best. I give my best first attempt. Not bad. So I submit my time to speedrun.com, which ended up being a time of 29:56, and bathe in my victory, knowing as soon as that video goes live, his run will already be dethroned. Except I'm not finished. At the time, I was satisfied with my 29:56 run, but I know you could go farther as the fastest RTA in SideOrder is about 16 minutes. On Switch 1, no less. So, I wanted to see just how far I can go. I started out by reaching out to my friend Stome, who had speedran the Splatoon series before. To see if he had any tips to go through SideOrder. He said Stringer is really good as Toxic Mist can really slow down fleeting foes, and Whale is really good for bosses. However, Stringer's main strength comes from its second charge. In portal level, Stringer can do 2 second charge shots and a tap shot to destroy the portal, making Stringer very consistent in the early game. Consistency in my SideOrder, the endgame time players would get a kick out of that one. Smooth transition. Now let's talk about what Stringer needs. There's not a lot Stringer needs, but it needs a lot of one thing. Splash damage. Splash damage is great for Stringer because the second charge shoots exploding projectiles, and each splash chip you get, the damage increases by 30%, and comparing that to ink damage, which only goes up by 5%, it's a much greater difference and leaves a greater impact on the run overall. Now let's talk about the most important thing you need in a run. Vending machines. Vending machine floors can appear anywhere but boss floors and floor 1. It takes more time to complete a level than it is to go into the vending machine and then immediately back out of the vending machine floor. This statement rings especially true throughout the later floors within the run. So the more vending machines you have, the easier the run becomes and the faster your time is. Not only are vending machines really good for skipping to the next floor, but they are really good at giving us the best special in the game. Sometimes. Tri-Strike. Tri-Strike stacks with splash damage. And with the combination of special charge up and mobility special charge up, this makes Tri-Strike and Stringer a really good combo for decimating portal levels, and then even Smallesk at the very end. And now, with this knowledge, I have the ability to charge forward and absolutely destroy Joy-Conic. I would like to strike. Please. Okay. Small improvements. Let's actually go. I was at the top of my game. I was submitting new world records. I was beating Joy-Conic, and no one else was there to oppose me beating Joy-Conic. That's until the Shorts arc began. As I was improving, Joy-Conic would be the first one to post a short to his YouTube channel, saying that his speedrun was taken, and that with in that short, he would also claim that I was a speedrunner, which at this point I did not say I was a speedrunner. But alongside that, he would also say that for every subscriber he gets, he lowers the time just a little bit off. So his end goal would be trying to equate how many subscribers he gets to the amount of time he has to take off. First of all, if he got enough subscribers, he would have to finish with a time of -3 minutes, which that would probably not be allowed in his side order speedrun. And second of all, he's using my name saying he's going to beat me while also gaining subscribers from it. I was not going to have that. So, in response, I make my own short saying how much I've already defeated Joyconic and how much time I've beaten him by. This led to me creating more shorts in hopes that I get more eyes on me than Joyconic, but that would not be the case no matter how many shorts I created talking about side order speedrunning. But, oh well, at least I'm beating him. That's until someone else joined the world record ranks. Not only beating Joyconic, but beating me with a whopping time of 17 minutes and 22 seconds. An incredible time, only done by Tatsuya. I can't do that! I am never beating that time. Joyconic even agrees, saying that he'll just stick with getting second place, because honestly, that's probably all I could do as well. So, both Joyconic and I agreed that we would just be fighting for second place. But I wasn't fighting for second place. I was fighting to beat Joyconic, and Joyconic alone. And so that's what I did. He'd recently beaten my time with his own time of 21 minutes and 22 seconds. But that's fine. I can always beat him again. Given it did take a few days just to get lucky, but that's besides the point. And eventually it led me to a solid time of 20 minutes and 50 seconds. But as I rocked forth, Joyconic eventually came back, hitting harder this time, with a strong time of 19 minutes and 37 seconds. What a jump. With us being tied with a 21-22 to a 2-minute gap between us. How impressive. So impressive that Joyconic decided to make another video. This time saying that he finally got back his world record once and for all. And it's a decent video. However, within that video is an important statement. A statement so bold, it dictates how I perceive Joyconic for the remainder of our rivalry. He says,
I'm never playing side order again.
Never is a powerful word. And for one to use it so boldly as a claim that no one would ever beat that time again, proved to me he was never playing side order again, with full confidence of his time. And I took his word, because not only was he telling himself, he was also telling his audience. And with that information, knowing full well that he won't play side order again, I have the free reign to beat that record, beat Joyconic, and reign as the successor of this rivalry. But first, I actually needed to get a run submitted, so I had to keep on running. And eventually, this is what led to me achieving this run. Back at it again. Let's do this. What terrible aim. Okay, double chips plus bonus. Alright. Really vending machine. Please give it to me. Please give it to me. I'll play this out until 9 to see what we get, but honestly. Good. Good. I might as well. Okay. That was pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very nice. I still think that could have waited, but That was actually pretty good. That works. Good. Okay. Now I need splash damage. But I'm on really good pace. Like I'm on really good pace. Okay. Okay. That was also pretty bad. I'm on 26. What am I yapping about? I'm doing fine. That was okay. That was okay. I'm still making great time. I could do this. I actually could do this. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take one more. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was really good. I'm on good pace. Holy shit! I'm on good pace. This might be, no, this will be sub 19. But is it enough? I don't know if it's enough. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I did it! Sub 19! Sub 19! Holy sh! I'm free! I'm free! I feel like Genie! I'm freed from my shackles of doing all the wishing! I have wishes! I can play Silksong! I was beyond ecstatic because not only was Silksong releasing and I could play another game, finally, but the war has ended. I won. I defeated Joyconic, and this battle that seemed to go on for months would finally come to a close. And I'm so happy that I was able to beat him by over 30 seconds. And so, with this grand feeling washed over me as I knew the war has ended and a new game was upon my horizon, I felt pleased with myself. And I didn't look back for weeks because I knew that he was never coming back. Unfortunately, one fateful notification later, I came to the dreadful realization that Joyconic had beaten my time by a mere 3 seconds. How dare he? He comes in, he makes a video about speedrunning, says he's all done with speedrunning to his impressionable audience, says he's never speedrunning again, and then proceeds to speedrun again. What a liar! You're not supposed to lie to your questionable audience. You're supposed to be honest and truthful. I mean, what person on the internet would ever lie? Not only does this affect my time playing Silksong, one of the best indie games of all time, but this affects my pride, my newfound reputation for being a speedrunner. I can't let this slide. I need to hold my title. Not only does it stand as me being a competent speedrunner, but it also stands for me starting a fight and finishing it. However, that would prove difficult, as every run where I thought I would get at least a new PB, I was nowhere close to getting anywhere below 15 minutes. And run after run, it was not looking favorable for me, and so I sulked. When was the run finally going to give in and give me what I wanted? It wasn't until I heard a quote. I forget the guy's name, but improvement does not come from success. It comes from proving to yourself. And so, instead of focusing on the war of me versus Joyconic, I thought to myself, how can I improve myself with the things that I've already learned? And for the first time, I realized I can put Joyconic aside and focus on getting a better time. With that mindset, I was finally able to break sub 19 and tie with Joyconic with an 1857. However, I'm not going to share spots with a liar. If I'm going to finish this fight, it's going to be with me on top. And so I continued to push forward day after day, week after week, run after run. I pushed through, hoping, praying that gambling will finally pay off. And that's how I landed on this run. Okay, new run. Let's do this. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. Nothing too crazy, at least. Oh my gosh. Yeah, skipping between crosshairs. This is good. Oh my gosh. How lucky! Oh my gosh. Huge. Oh my gosh. Huge. 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 Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wiped the floor! Let's so go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Yes. Ugh. I would just like to give a quick shout out to Joyconic. As much as I've talked bad things about him, he has been nothing but a great rival and has shown amazing sportsmanship throughout our entire rivalry. And I would just like to say thank you for just being very, very cool throughout our entire run. So thank you, Joyconic. It has been a pleasure to be your rival, even though I chose to fight you out of pettiness. But thank you again for this opportunity. This has been really cool. So thank you so much.